Okay, so Andrew and I decided this past month that we would start trying for a baby again. We did not try for Olivia. We did try for Eden, and we got pregnant on the 2nd month when I decided to start using ovulation strips. I don't think that the 1st month I actually ovulated, the 1st month that we tried, but I have no way of knowing that for sure. We decided to start trying again this month, and I did get a positive ovulation test, which I was really excited about. And it was kind of crazy because the last time I got a positive ovulation test, we have Eden, so it's just like, ooh, it's exciting. Not saying we're gonna be pregnant this month, but if we are, which I think I am, it would be so wonderful. I'm trying to kind of soak it all in because this is our last pregnancy. Like, I'm about to be 39 in a few months. So last Sunday we had a positive ovulation test, and then they say that you ovulate like 24 hours after a positive test. I don't really exactly know how it works, so I don't know if I ovulated on Sunday or Monday or whatever, but it's Monday night right now. So I think it's been either 7 or 8 days since ovulation. I'm starting to feel crampy today. It could totally just be my mind. But the day before I got a positive pregnancy test with Eden, the day before I was feeling back cramps and like a little bit crampy and stuff. And I got a positive test with her at 9 days past ovulation, which is really early. If implantation did happen today, there's still a chance that I might have a negative test tomorrow. So tomorrow's not like the end all be all. It's so early to test, but I'm feeling stuff. But honestly, sometimes I just cramp in the middle of the month for no reason. So who even knows? I just want to kind of soak this all in, even if I'm not pregnant this month, because this is our last time doing this. So I'm trying to like enjoy the wait, enjoy the mystery, enjoy the like taking the test and all that, and also trying to document it as much as possible because again, this is like my last time getting to do this, and as a woman that's like a big deal, I feel like, because this is such a major role that God has given me to bear children, and to think that this could be my last time going through the process of bearing children is just like exciting, and also a little like it's bittersweet. But yeah, even as I'm sitting here, I feel a little bit crampy, a little bit period crampy-ish. I'm gonna try to pee once before I go to bed, soon-ish, and then not pee during the night when I nurse Eden, which is gonna be hard, to save my pee and have it be super concentrated for the morning. I am the one getting up with her tomorrow morning. Andrew's at Bible study right now, so he's not gonna hear me making this video. And when I get up with her tomorrow morning, I want to take a test and see what it says. So that's probably the next time I'll check in with you guys. And I'm trying to brainstorm, like, if it is positive, how am I going to tell Andrew? I have some ideas, but they're not like perfected yet. So I'm going to journal a little bit, pray, read my Bible, put away some laundry, go to bed. And then I guess the next time I tape will be taking the pregnancy test in the morning. Okay, bye. Wow, look at my hair. Okay, so it's like almost 7 o'clock. Eden slept in really late. It's like 6:45. Here she is. I am about to pee in a cup and take a pregnancy test. And then after I change her diaper, I'm gonna come in and look at it, so. Okay, my heart is pounding. I also feel like I'm getting sick, so that's not good. Not pregnant. Definitely not pregnant. Bummer. You guys, I look horrible. I'm sick. Okay, yesterday my pregnancy test was negative. Last night I peed at like 3 something in the morning. I had to, I couldn't hold it. So when I woke up around 6 or 7, my pee was dark, but not like that dark because I'd already peed. It wasn't that concentrated. I took a pregnancy test. After about 2 or 3 minutes, I looked and there was no line. I was just about to go downstairs and have breakfast and have some tea because I don't feel good. And I was like, you know what? Let me just look at the pregnancy test one more time. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. But it's there. I'm pregnant. Month 1, I'm pregnant. God is so good. God is so good. I cannot believe I'm pregnant. I'm so excited. I feel nauseous. Like I already feel symptoms. This is the grossest video. I'm never gonna share it with anybody but my family. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I am a wife and a mom of Olivia, Eden, and the little baby growing inside my belly. I am a full-time homemaker, stay-at-home mom, homeschooling mom, and I'm just so excited to have you guys here and to be back. I haven't uploaded a video in quite a while, and you can probably tell why now because we are pregnant. I am 12 weeks pregnant. And I have to say the first few weeks of finding out were not terrible as far as symptoms. I did have symptoms, but they were very manageable. But I would say the past month has been very difficult. And I'm only starting now to feel better from both pregnancy symptoms, and then also we have been very sick. So I am really hopeful that I'm going to be able to start making videos on a weekly basis again. I love making baby content and pregnancy content, and so I'm so excited to be going through another pregnancy and getting to share a lot of that with you guys and hopefully give you some really helpful tools and tips and things that I am doing throughout this pregnancy. But it's gonna depend obviously on how I am feeling. If you can hear it in my voice now, I'm actually still a little sick. I'm pretty congested, and both of the girls are sick. Olivia is mostly better, but Eden, who is my 19-month-old, she is right in the midst of a really bad cold and just coughing a lot and struggling with a lot of mucus and stuff like that. So I'm praying that after this we are just healthy for months and months and months on end, because it has been non-stop the past few months. Let me know down below in the comments how you guys have been. I feel like some of you are truly my friends that I've met through this channel. Actually, believe it or not, we have like close friends now who even come to our home church who I met through this channel. So I love connecting with you guys, and I just want to hear how you've been. So let me know in the comments down below how you've been. I hope you guys have been really well, or doing really well, and I'm excited to do this little catch-up video with you guys. Okay, I took notes on what I want to talk about, so let's just go through here. So we found out that I was pregnant I found out, and then I told my family at 3 weeks and 2 days pregnant, which is very early. That is actually the exact same like gestation that I was at when I found out that I was pregnant with Eden. It's 9 days past ovulation, so a week and 2 days past when I ovulated. And the line was so faint, you could not even see it on a camera. Like even if I take a picture of the pregnancy test now, you would not be able to see it. But I know, because this is my 3rd pregnancy, that if there is any line at all, you are pregnant. And I knew it was really early, so a faint line was probably gonna be all that I got. We have known now for 9 weeks. And again, the symptoms in the beginning, I was nauseous right off the bat, and I was with Eden too. But it really was very manageable until about 6 weeks, 6-7 weeks, when the nausea really hit with food aversions. The food aversions to me are worse than the nausea, because when I think about that food or look at that food, I feel so grossed out by it that the nausea is so much worse, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up just thinking about the food or looking at the food or whatever. So that made the nausea even worse, and it also made me not want to cook for my family. And we have such a beautiful community here. I was so thankful. We had friends drop off dinners for us. If you know someone in their first trimester and they've told you, because I know some people don't tell in their first trimester, which people can do what they want. But for me, I really like telling people immediately, which I did, as we've always done, because they can pray for you, they can help you, they can support you. And so we really had a lot of help around weeks like 7, 8, 9, because I was just like down, out for the count or whatever. We had to order food sometimes, but it's always better to have a home cooked meal. So We really had a lot of help, but it was just really hard to even look in the fridge and want to cook anything that I saw. Probably about week 10 or 11, my nausea got better. I would say by now my nausea is really a lot better, but we were sick. So it was like, I had the worst sinus infection of my life. Olivia had pink eye. There was just all this stuff going on. So that wasn't great either. Yeah, we had pink eye, earaches, sore throats, cough, sinus infections, like you name it, we've had it. So it's not been great, but let's get past that and talk about some things about this pregnancy. So we are planning another home birth with the same midwife that we used for Eden's birth. And we already had our first ultrasound around 7 weeks, 4 days. There's only one baby in there. And baby was measuring exactly on due date. And I had my first midwife appointment at 10 weeks, and it was just a beautiful experience. And I know that home birth is not for everyone and this process is not for everyone, but for us, it has just been so beautiful and so wonderful. Like, having our midwife come to our house and talk to me on the couch, and having Olivia there just playing around, but she came up and was kissing me and just listening and asking questions, and having her be a part of the process, and having my husband be there just in the comfort of my own home, like peeing in a cup in my own bathroom. You know, she took my blood on my couch. We got to hear the baby's heartbeat laying on my couch. It just, I can't even describe it when compared to like the more clinical, you know, mainstream medicine thing of going into an office, parking, waiting in the waiting room, having them call you back. Like, it's just a totally different experience. And I feel so taken care of as a woman and as a mother, that someone would just come to me and we could welcome them into our home and be taken care of in my own space. Like, I feel emotional, but I'm emotional about everything because I'm pregnant. But it's just so beautiful, and I am just so excited to have this process from the beginning. I will link a video down below of why we chose home birth last time, but we didn't make the decision until 23 weeks. This time we obviously decided right away. I actually texted my midwife before I even told my husband I was pregnant, because I wanted to make sure. I know midwives are starting to get very busy and a lot of people are looking to home birth, so I wanted to make sure she could take us and we would be on her schedule. I'm due in May, by the way, the end of May. Okay, so that's home birth. We have decided not to find out the gender until the baby is born. Something that, to be honest, I never thought I would be able to do. But I have several friends, not a lot, but several friends who have done it. And then, this seems so silly, but to be honest, a lot of the like social media, I guess, influencers that I follow, or moms who I don't even know if they're influencers, but just moms who I like following, so many of them, first of all, have had home births, and second of all, have waited until birth. And I've watched their videos, and I've watched that moment of like, you're holding the baby and you find out if it's a boy or a girl, and it just looks like the most beautiful, joy-filled moment. And I think just witnessing that, watching somebody experience that, has really sold me out on that experience. And I really, really want that experience. And this is going to be, God willing, no, nothing happens in the future by accident, but this is going to be our last pregnancy. So this is my last chance to have this experience. And I'm so sold out for it, and I'm so excited. I cannot believe that I'm waiting. I really cannot believe it. Everyone that I've told, like family and friends, they're so mad at me. They're like, ah, you're killing me. They're not really mad, but they're like, I really want to know. But I just want that experience. So we're doing that. If you have waited to find out the gender of your baby, leave me a comment down below and let me know how it went. And would you do it again? I did feel like God told me that I was pregnant, and maybe I'll get into this in a separate video, or maybe I'll just keep it private, but I felt like God had given me some verses leading up to finding out I was pregnant, and told me that I was pregnant. And so I've really clung on to those verses. In the series of verses that I felt like he gave me, I also feel like we have found a name that's really representative in those verses. And I've just been really clinging to that passage because I feel like it contains a lot of promises from the Lord to us and about this baby. And then second thing is, I do believe he told me the gender, but we'll see. I'm not going to share what I think he told me, but we'll see what happens when baby is here. So next steps, what are our next steps? We actually just had Andrew, some of you may know, is a realtor, my husband, and his broker, who's really awesome. She came over this morning actually and looked around our house to try to help us figure out a bedroom, another bedroom. We already had an idea, which she confirmed would be a good idea, but like a short-term plan for another bedroom and then maybe a longer-term plan, like a 5-year plan to put some sort of addition onto our house to maybe add another full bathroom or another bigger bedroom. She was here for quite a while. I would say maybe an hour and a half, just looking around at our house because she does like flips and a lot of stuff like that. So she was really helpful. But essentially what we have decided is that Eden's room, and I will link a video down below on Eden's room transformation. I love her room. It came out so good compared to what it used to be. Eden's room used to be 2 rooms in the original house, and it has 2 doors. It has a door at either end of the room. And so we are gonna just put a wall in Eden's room and make it 2 smaller bedrooms because they both already have a door. So that is something we need to do before baby is born. And then I can also link this video down below. I am not going to do hypnobirthing this time, but I am starting to really think about how I want birth to be a bit different than it was with Eden. Not to say that it was bad. It was one of the most wonderful experiences of my life, but the actual labor was very difficult. Part of that was that the tub wasn't warm and filled up in time, but I had done hypnobirthing prep, but didn't end up actually using it. And so I explained why in the video, but I don't want to do hypnobirthing again. But I've been reading a little bit about the Bradley method, and I actually have a book that I've had since I was pregnant with Olivia on the Bradley method. So I really want to kind of study it and make good use of it and learn how to do it. So I'm thinking I want to try Bradley method. I know I've told you guys this like 5 times already in this video, but if you have any comments on the Bradley method, please let them down below. Oh, this is something else. I am off social media now and have been for the majority, probably since 6 weeks. Since I was 6 weeks and I started feeling miserable, I just deleted my social media. Just gone. Like, actually, that's a lie. I still can log in through my computer, but on my phone, it's completely gone, and I want to keep it that way. I do want to come back to YouTube. I do not want to go back to Instagram. I do not want to go back to Facebook, so I'm not going to be like, you know, asking questions on Instagram, like a poll or a Q&A or anything like that. So if you guys do have any questions for me, leave them in a comment on YouTube, because I'm not going to be posting on Instagram or Facebook. Oh, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, Bradley method. So I'm gonna try that, and then the other thing that I'm doing actually this afternoon in a few hours is I'm going to the chiropractor. I'm gonna start doing the chiropractor and pelvic floor therapy early on in the pregnancy. I guess 12 weeks isn't, I think that's kind of still early. I'm not halfway yet. I'm not even close to halfway, right? No, I think this pregnancy is gonna go really fast. But I'm gonna start doing pelvic floor therapy and chiropractic care just to make sure that my body is in the absolute best shape for labor that it can possibly be in, because I don't think it's ever too soon, honestly, to be thinking about preparing your body for what is coming. So a few other little things. I have been feeling the baby move, or little movements. I think within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I should be feeling baby a lot more, but I am feeling it, you know, probably at least once a day, which is really nice. I'm so sorry for my stuffy nose, you guys. If you've had congestion in pregnancy that's just never seems to be ending, tell me how you ended it, because I just can't take it anymore. I think that's it. If you have any video ideas or anything you want to see, definitely let me know too, because I'm excited to make some new videos. Definitely thinking of making ones like what I'm going to do differently this time, especially with home birth prep, since I know much sooner this time that we're planning a home birth. But yeah, I'm so excited for this pregnancy, for our last one, and so excited to connect with you guys again. So I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope to talk to you really soon. Have a good week, guys. Bye.